Let's get started. Let's get started. So I have here Mr. Casey, the Coach Hearn. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Casey, and what you do.
I'm a transporter. I transport vehicles. I basically help 9 to 5. I help single dads quit their 9 to 5 just to create generational wealth by starting a car hauling logistic business. That's my XYZ statement. I'm excited.
Yay!
You just caught me off guard, but I think I got it.
No, you're good. You're good. So you have kids. How many kids do you have?
I have 2.5.
Two and a half. That means you have one on the way.
I got one on the way.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations.
Gratitude.
Couldn't be me.
Gratitude. I hear that. I hear you. How many
Look,
do you have?
I think I love them. I think I love them.
I hear that. How
So
many? How many you got?
I have three.
Nice.
I have three.
Nice.
So, um, give me the ages of the two that are here
10
currently.
and 7.
10 and 7. And you
10 and
and
7.
and from what I'm gathering is you took both of them with you this summer on in the truck, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, man. We've been rolling, man, the whole summer. I think I took them. No, I think I took them about maybe 4 times. I took them twice, just me and them, and then I took one each time by themselves. Super
Mm-hmm.
dope, man. It we needed that bond time. It was dope. Like I really enjoyed it. We had our ups and we had our downs. I got some bonding time in. Oh man, it was dope. I got some I got some stuff for you. So look, check this. So I got a rule. When they come in, I tell them soon as they get in, we get rolling. I'm like, all right, y'all, I got one rule. That's it, just one rule.
Mm-hmm.
You fart, let the window down and let it out. G. That's it. That's the only rule I got.
Oh my
One,
goodness.
one time, my youngest, my 7-year-old, he let one rip, right? Like we was just like what air we in? Like what is that smell? He back there holding his nose like this. Like, what? Oh, bro. We had to let all of this down.
Oh my goodness.
He back there like this. He can't understand. He stinks so bad.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, these kids
Please
is
tell me
something
you got
else.
them back. Please tell me you got them back.
No, I did. No, no, I did. I'll be cracking the windows. I'll be cracking both of them so it could just, so it just go straight out.
See, look, the way I grew up, my dad, he would fart in the car and then he would lock the windows. So when you smell it, you can't do nothing about it. And I'm telling you, that's the payback that they need.
Oh,
They're gonna watch this. Your son's gonna watch this. He's gonna be mad at me. He ain't gonna like it. Better roll the windows down.
oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I got,
Oh,
that's a good one.
I'm serious for
No, that's a good
real.
one to get them back.
And then
I
my
like
partner,
that.
he'll fart in the car and act like he like who did it? Who
Oh,
farted?
no.
Or we'll be like, it's stinking this time.
Right.
Knowing that it's him the whole time he be sitting over there.
Oh, no, that is crazy.
Oh,
That is
it
crazy. But no, that's a good way to get them back, though. I like that.
it
I like
is.
that.
It is.
I got to keep that in my arsenal. You remember that time you made? Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's
So
good.
so what made me like really like say, okay, I gotta get Casey on this podcast. So you took your sons to go shower at a truck stop. And I gotta know because I like, so for me, I was in the military. And as you know, in basic training, we had to shower in front of other people. We had open bays and stuff like that. So we didn't even have the privacy of a shower curtain like you guys do at the truck stop. So I feel your pain on having to shower in public. But I gotta hear how the kids took it.
Oh man, so this is my oldest son, and this time it wasn't a truck stop. It was actually at a gym, at a fitness center. It's called Planet Fitness. So we got the membership there. I went early because it's not a lot of people there early, especially Saturday mornings. And so when we got there, it was a guy there. He like, "Oh man, you got your trainer there." So he making them laugh, making them feel comfortable and stuff. So at first he was just looking around like, "Are we gonna get kicked out?" I'm like, "Nah, we good." So we went to the shower. He was real like nervous and uptight, but everything I told him to do, he was doing it. Pick this up, grab that. Like he was real like in the moment for real, but he was nervous. He was real nervous, but he handled it pretty well for real because this shower, it had two sets, two different sections, right? So the first section, you walk in and you can hand your towel, your bathrobe, or whatever. And then the second section, you basically have the shower head. So you got a body shower and you got an overhead shower.
Yeah.
And a lot of Planet Fitness, they don't have those, but this one, it did. It was super dope. So when he got it, he was like, "Oh, this is nice. This is dope." So he actually forgot where he was at when he was in
Yeah.
there. He got real comfortable, but at first he was nervous. He didn't want to
Oh.
go in there. He was like, "Man, I got to be naked in front of these people." Oh man, but it was super dope, man. When he got into it, he was comfortable. He did his thing for real, and he
That's
enjoyed it,
good.
man.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, but like it's just like any other kid though. Like, how many times you gotta tell your kids to take a shower? Yo, get in that shower. They on the
Yeah.
game. Yo, get in the shower. It's time to take a shower. Go take a bath. They in the game. You gotta tell them like 8 times, but it's
Look,
so
I
it's the
was one of
same
those
thing.
kids. I'm not even gonna lie. I was one of those kids, and I had
Really?
those kids. But once they're in that water, man,
Yeah. Oh man.
look, good luck getting hot water.
See, I was different though. Like I was different. Like with me, I got up early. School started at like 7:30 or whatever. I got up at 6 and I was taking a bath because we didn't have a shower in the
Yeah,
basement area. And I went down there, I ran my water, took a bath in the morning. Like I was weird. I was that kid for real. I could hear my mom on the phone. Nah, God rest her soul. She's like, man, this boy just take these baths in the morning and he take baths at night. Like, what is wrong with him? They on the phone like he clean. He just like
he
he
clean.
OCD. He weird. He weird. Just let him do his thing. Like, why you gotta take so many baths? What am I doing bath water? My boy, you
Look,
gotta.
and be the same one talking about cleanliness is next to godliness. Look,
Man, that
what
was
is
me.
it? Which one is it?
Right? For real though. That was me, man. That was
Oh,
me. So look, so we was riding one day, and I'm gonna tell you this story. We was talking. I took a little notes. Oh yeah. So I was talking to my son. This past weekend, I had him over the road with me, and we was talking about Mima, which is his grandmother, his Mima's friend, and they together. They've been together for years, and he mentioned he was like, "Yeah, I think they should get married." I'm like, "Really? Why you say that?" He was like, "Because they happy." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So this is how I put it. Like, mind you, they like in their 60s, they old, they settled, they
mm-hmm.
comfortable. So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So because they happy, they should spend thousands of dollars, hiring people, hiring priests, pastors, get together, go to the altar, get all these people together, pick out outfits, spend money on cake, spend money on food for one day to show everybody that they're happy. He was like, "Oh, when he's put it like that."
When you put it like that,
Yeah, but like that, I don't know. I don't think they should do that then.
that's
I'm
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to steer him away from the marriage thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm like, bro, they happy. Let them be happy. They
Let
older.
them be
You
happy.
know. but that's the time that we get when we interacting with each other. We on the road, you know what I'm saying, and we got that bonding time to, and I can hear his concept that he taking
Yeah.
on to the society, and I'm like, okay, well, let's put this to the test, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So I kind of like that time that we had together for real, for real. Definitely.
They definitely asked some crazy questions, some
Absolutely.
crazy questions, and
All
some
the
questions
time.
you be like, "Look, I'm not even ready to answer this. How do I put this in their age category so that I'm not giving away too much information, but I'm not also like not giving them enough information, you know?"
Mm-hmm. Definitely. See, I try not to filter it. I try not to filter. For real, for real. I try not to filter. I shoot them straight. Like, I mean, for be honest, I let my kids curse.
You know what? I'm the same way, but I the way I do it is I let them know like, hey, society is not cool with this, so you better not do it around adults. Like, don't
Absolutely.
let adults hear you. Don't let me hear you. But also knowing what I've known too is that, and that I've taught them is if somebody's trying to kidnap them or abduct them, to go ahead and start yelling out them cuss words because all adults are going to look and turn their head.
Oh, facts. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you shield them from that, like they kind of, retain it. They kind of hold back. So I want to hear them in their comfortable zone. I want to hear them in their element. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I get to know them on a whole nother level. But that's just inside the home. In public, no. Disrespecting adults, no.
Yeah.
But like when we in our zone, be yourself. And I encourage that, just don't be disrespectful, so know how to
Yeah.
control
Thanks.
it.
Yeah. It's
Absolutely.
like definitely a lot of things that we've done differently than like how our parents would have done it, you know?
Wait, say it again.
I
My
said
signal
there's
cut out.
a lot of things that we do differently than what our parents may have done.
Facts. Absolutely. I definitely agree. Oh, I got something else. I took another little note.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to hear it.
Now look, we was talking about assets and liability. Like I
Mm-hmm.
taught my kids the definition of assets and liability when they was like 4 years old. So we was discussing it not too long ago, and I was telling them about how I'm taking um stocks now and starting them a portfolio where they receiving dividends every quarter, which
Mm-hmm.
means every 3 months or whatever they get money coming in. But I have to build that up for him, his brother, and this his sister that's coming. So we
Yeah.
talking about that and going over that and just going over, what we learned in the past or whichever. And we talk about leadership. What's the definition of it? Um, what's the definition of integrity or whichever. So we go over
Mm-hmm.
those things or whatever on a regular. So we just talking, and he was like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "What you playing?" He pulled up this game called Spend Warren Buffett Money. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, how long you been playing? And he's like, couple weeks. I'm like, let me see that. I look at the phone. I'm playing it. I'm like, so you got to spend $99 billion. You're like, yeah. I'm like,
No, wow.
whoa. So I got the brand. I'm looking at it, and it's all type of things on there, like mansions, helicopters. There's a lot of liabilities on there too. McDonald, you got a Burger King, McDonald's, or whichever, but you actually purchasing the franchise of
Yeah.
it. You
Nice.
know what I'm
Nice.
saying? So like it's a different aspect. I'm like, dude, what do you so like it threw me off because we was talking about that and he over there playing the game and I didn't even know he was playing it. It just threw me. So I asked him like, you know where he got his money from? He was like, no. I'm like, stocks. He's like, this is yeah. So it kind of tied in,
He was
you
ready.
know.
He was like,
No,
whoa.
he wasn't ready, but he was ready.
Nice.
Threw me off. And then he was telling me about how he played the what's it called, GTA. He played GTA. He like, yeah, I was on playing GTA. My guy, he made 20 something million. I'm like, how? He said stocks.
Yeah. Look,
I'm
I had
like,
somebody tell me like GTA, like it's taught them like a lot about like stuff like that. But you know what? I
mm,
also too have kids who have picked up stuff like that from like TV shows like My Hero Academia, Bit Life. They have a thing now where
mm.
you can do stocks in that game. The Sims, I love The Sims. um,
That's
but
like
yes,
reality.
and stuff like that where you even what is it, Roblox? That's like their favorite thing.
Yep,
Where
facts.
they're learning like jobs and building houses and
Hmm.
and decorating and stuff like that. And I love to talk to them about that and to introduce like real life into it so that they understand. But I have not played this game. I have not played
Mm.
this game. I don't want it to be another thing I get addicted to. So I'm not going to
I ain't
play this
mad
game,
at you. I ain't
but
played
I
either yet, but
will
they always on it.
entertain their conversations about it and learn and look at the pictures and stuff like that.
Hmm. I ain't mad at you. I ain't played it neither. But they
I
be on it all the time.
mm-hmm. I'm not
Mm.
complaining about it at all because they like my nephews, they're in Hawaii, and during the summer like the kids were up like late at night talking with their cousins because they're so close and they have something that they bond over, like
Nice,
I love that. I love that for them.
nice. Absolutely. Nah, definitely, without a doubt. And then with they learning too with it. You know what I'm saying? Because my idea of the stock things, like once you get acclimated to really having to deal with money,
Mm,
now it ties into your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So learn how to deal with that money, learn how to the difference between assets and liability. Why are you playing the game? You know what I'm
right.
saying? Shoot, learn what that money can do for real.
Yep.
Hmm.
So I did have another question for you,
Go
and
ahead.
knowing that you're technically you're mostly on the road a lot and you do spend a lot of time away from the kids. How do you handle like being a dad while being on the road? um
Oh man, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. The sacrifice, the mental sacrifice is hard. It's a lot of guilt in there. You
mm,
know, I get it back when I video call them and they need help with homework. I mean, gratefully it was the summer, so not so much homework, but just more leisure. But like during the school time, oh man, like I get it back with that. It's helping the kids with the homework on a video
mhm.
call. Oh my goodness. It is so draining. Oh my goodness. It's like
It's
I get
draining in
any.
person, like I
Oh
could
my
only
goodness.
imagine.
Oh my goodness. Hold the phone straight. Come on, can you hold, please? Can you? I can't see the number. 10 minutes just to get the first question read. 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Like every single time. It is so fun. I need an energy drink and a the person just oh my like it's draining.
So
It's like,
I'm gonna give you a good little suggestion on that one problem right there. Have them take it up a picture of the sheet
yeah,
first,
yeah. And that's what we
and
do.
then
That's what we do. Absolutely, without a doubt. Like, yo, just send me a picture. Because like at first I'm thinking like, it's just one problem he need help with. No, no.
it's the
Send me
whole
a picture of
thing.
the whole thing so I can read it out myself.
Because then you're like,
'Cause
did you pay attention in class at all?
it is draining. It is
And
very
you can't
draining.
just pull up Google while you're driving.
Oh my goodness, but like it's necessary because I still get to present that masculine energy that I know my
Mhm.
boys need, you know. So like that's very important to me to have my
Yeah.
presence being felt in their lives, you know. But yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough out here on this road, man. Being a dad and being away from them and not having that physical presence being felt, you know.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's a lot of guilt though. It's a whole
Oh.
lot of guilt, you know. No, I don't need no pity. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, no, I'm just saying, like, oh, I can understand that because, like I said, I had a mom, like, I was in the military. I had a mother that was in the military, so I understand, like, the like my mom was in Korea, like when I was in school, and I had immigrants for grandparents. Like they read at a third grade level, trying to help me with homework, and a
Mm,
aunt who was like in and out of the hospital sick. So like
mm,
like the phone calls wasn't getting nowhere either.
yeah, facts.
And it's just like, like I wonder if maybe like, man, maybe my mom feels guilt, but like
Mm,
as the child in the situation, I want to let you know, like, we see the sacrifices that you guys make. We see the sacrifices that you make to provide a better life
mm-hmm.
for your kids, and they're gonna do the best that they can. All we can do as parents, all we can do as parents is be supportive and understanding, and just like know, like, hey, that stuff is hard. Like, like okay, so the problem is not my child. The problem is this homework problem. How do we attack
Right.
that?
Exactly.
Like you just have
Absolutely.
to put that in your head, and it makes things a
Mm-hmm.
whole lot easier.
Absolutely.
You doing a good job, Casey. You're doing a good job. I love to commend my fathers,
No, I
especially my
appreciate
partner.
that.
I just want to shout him out too because he's an amazing dad. He's an amazing
Nice. Right
dad.
on.
He's on this conscious parenting journey right along with me, and I appreciate him for that.
Oh man, that's a beautiful thing. I love that for y'all, man.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Look, I have some stories, and I can't wait to share them with everybody on the podcast. So, like,
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is it's definitely a journey, without a
yeah.
doubt. It's a journey, man. But however, like being out here and having the having the flexibility to
Mm,
structure my day, man, it makes the difference, you know, because I can make it to the parent teachers meetings or whichever,
no,
the um the volunteer trips from
mhm.
for the kids or whichever when we had trips or whichever. I make it to them. I don't make it to all of them, but the teachers know me.
And
They know
look,
me.
yep.
Absolutely, that's important. You know, I structure my day for the important stuff. You know, absolutely, I structure my week for the important stuff. You know, I try not to miss those important things. You know,
Yeah.
it's important. Absolutely. I
Trust
just
me,
had
I,
to put that out
I
there.
understand. I understand. I'm over here making sure we don't forget Kona Ice on Friday.
What's good?
All the
What's
little
that?
things that this, every time you turn around, the school got their hand out. Every time
Mm,
you turn around, the school got their hand out. So then you like, okay, I can't be that parent. Like I gotta make sure. I
mm.
gotta make sure I'm on my game.
Wait. What do you mean
So they
exactly?
got what is it? Like a shaved ice truck is coming on Friday
Mm-hmm.
for the kids. So and then they show you like the different tiers of prices for the for the shaved ice.
Okay.
So the biggest one has like the was it like a collector's cup? So
Mm-hmm.
that's what they want. That's what they want. So like,
Facts.
hey, look,
Facts.
you know, you want that shaved ice. What chore you gonna do? What you
Hey, you
about to
gotta
do?
get it. You gotta get it, man. Gotta get
Because if
it.
I'm about to make sure I have to go out here and make sure you have, you gotta make sure you do too. Because we want to make sure we're all straight. So
Absolutely.
it's
Definitely.
teamwork. It's teamwork.
Definitely. Absolutely, man.
So I do have another question for you.
Hmm.
What's something that, because there's a lot of moms that listen to the podcast that probably have husbands or partners out there who are on the road. Um, what is something that you want them to know?
So you said there's some moms on here that have partners on the road. What are some things that I would like them to know?
Yes, in regards to parenting and stuff like that. Or yeah, that you would
Um,
like for them to know that they possibly don't know, things like that that can make parenting easier for the both of you.
it's a good
Because I'm
question.
sure you got other trucker friends and people that you talk to that do
Uh,
logistics and in your community. So I know that you guys
all the
talk,
time.
and there are things that you probably see that are a common recurrence in regards
Absolutely.
to parenting. So I would love, love, love to hear some words of wisdom.
Man, this road life is it's difficult, you know. It's so much that requires our attention, and like you really have to be focused out here. So say for instance, we get something in the load got misplaced, or we lost the load and we got to rebook before we get to a certain time, certain point. When we get negative energy coming from home or coming from somewhere else, like that takes away energy that's needed to be successful for that day. Like that would compromise the whole rest of the day. Like you just lost out money because you want to focus and give your attentions to the negative
Mm-hmm.
energy from home, or whatever is going on at home, the situation, something that requires our attention at home. But also, you got to give your attention to right here what's needed because you want to be productive, you know? So, like, that is like one of the main keys that would make the whole day detrimental, or the whole week. It would throw off the whole week for real. That's one thing. The other thing is we go through so much, like we see so many accidents out here on this road, man, and people losing their lives, you know, every day out here for real. So like ha paying attention and being well rested, it's like it's so important. You know, people take that for granted, but like it's definitely needed, you know, being aware of certain things and really, you know, having enough rest. Like them crazy. Oh man, like not saying that I get my rest interrupted all the time, but it
You've heard
happens, you know.
stories, yeah.
Oh my goodness, all the time, and like we need our time, you know. Like that's another thing. Like we need time for ourselves, you know. Like say we come off this road and we want to just like digress, come home, relax, and just be in our zone, be in our comfort zone, you know, instead of this need done. We need your attention right here. This. What man? Like sometimes we just want to be at peace and not have to deal with the extraness,
Oh,
you know. Um, I mean, that's some things that's need to be said. You know, I'm just putting it out there.
sounds like some of these guys might need to hire these ladies some help so that they can have some peace.
Yeah,
Everybody can have some peace.
yeah, that's one option. That's one option. Yeah, man.
Man, I'm saying
Man.
if you're able to offload the load onto someone else for the sake of peace, you
Mm-hmm.
should.
There it is. There it is. Well, but no, man, this is just so much to this, man. I'm going through a
I
rough area.
know, and you guys do need your rest. And I do understand being tired on the road and stuff like that, and people's lives, like livelihoods, are at stake, and our truckers are everything. Like, especially in this country, like not even just in this country, in all countries, like truckers are the people who transport everything around. Like it's how your food gets here, how the clothes that you wear get here, you know, all the things that you like, it's how it gets moved around, you know. So
Facts.
um, you know, my thoughts, my prayers are with you guys on the road all the time, because and some of y'all don't even know how to get over in front of a truck properly. And I just
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. That's why I like highway driving versus city driving, because highways driving is much more. It's a lot more calmer, relaxing. Like
yeah.
people not tailgating you or hitting their brakes in front of you and cutting you off and almost fishtailing you. Like it's so much. Like it's just like people just don't think. Like when I go
Mm,
through city areas, like it just like why would you do that? Like it takes so much force and energy for a truck to slow down and you jump in front of them like that. It's just man, it's a YouTuber. He got that's all he do is record people cutting them off. Up here you go again. Watch you gonna get over. It's coming. Watch this. It's coming. And they
yeah.
just cut them off. I'm
And
like,
it's
why?
so crazy. It's like if only you knew, if only you knew. Like there's a story where they talk about a trucker waking up out of a coma, like the family, and they go back
Mm,
and the family sandwiched between two trucks.
mm, mm,
And it's just like y'all really have to like, and then you got your kids in the car. You got
mm.
your car.
Yeah, that don't make sense to me, man. That don't make sense to me. I don't look, man. As soon as I see the little ignorant stuff going on, I let up on the gas and I kind of create space. And when I create
Mm-hmm.
space, then they just pew, pew, pew. So I play it smooth. My cousin, he rolled past me one day. We was on the same highway. He rolled past me. But why you going so slow? I'm doing 67, like, in the 70. He's like, why you going so slow? He hit me up. He called me instantly. Why you going so slow? Man, I'm cruising, bro. Like I'm not in a rush. Like I made my schedule, so I
Yeah.
don't have to rush.
Yeah.
You know? Oh man, but yeah, man. I try to take it. Speaking, you got me thinking of this the worst time I ever had in the truck was it was a couple winters ago.
Mm.
It was like Missouri, southern Missouri area, and it was going through the mountains, and I had to go up the mountain and then come down. And I was trying to make it to the hotel. I think I had 60 miles to go, right? Usually it take like probably about an hour and 10 or so to
Yeah.
do those 60 miles. It was snowing and it was a blizzard and it was icy.
Oh.
It took me about 3.5, 4 hours to get to that hotel. That was the worst experience ever. And mind you, it
And
was
the
like
scariest
11.
part is going down the hill, huh?
Oh my goodness. It was so bad. I had a load and I took my time. It was the most intense. It was 11:30 at night too. Like it was dark, it was late. It was coming down like it was the worst experience ever. But I was alert, I was man, and then mind you, it wasn't nowhere to pull over. Like they had off ramps where like you lose your brakes, and I forgot what you call it, but when you lose your brakes, you go over there, and then it'll take you up, and then it'll stop you to
Oh
test the
yes, they
brakes or
got a
whatever.
lot of those in Kansas.
Okay, nice. Yep, yep. See, it was southern. It was a little it was a little south of Kansas, but yeah, they had those, but it wasn't nowhere to pull over. And I just passed the hotel, one of the Marriotts that I go to because I get a discount from Marriott, and I
Mhm.
just passed one like 10 miles back, and I'm like, you know what? I'll make it. It took me 3.5 hours to
My
get through
goodness.
that blizzard, man. That was so intense, man.
Ooh,
Cause you get, I mean,
I
mind
can
you, you get some
imagine.
man, you get some truckers don't even care. They be flying. They be doing 70 miles an hour in this stuff. Almost let one slip.
It's
I
all
caught
good.
it though. I caught it. Ah, that's good. That's good, man. But I'm blessed though. I'm blessed.
Yes,
But
you.
and one of the main things I do before I start driving, I say an internal prayer or whichever. You know, I always do that. It's like a ritual that I do, you know, every day before I start driving, you know, get me through
Yes,
my day, you know, and my affirmation as well, without a doubt.
yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah,
That's-
man. Cause some of us don't make it home, man.
I know, I know. Trust me, I've seen some. I've even seen one where they caught on fire.
Mm.
We had to like, we was out there for a while.
Mm. Oh, you was in traffic behind.
I
Oh,
was in
snap.
traffic. We were real close to it, hoping that it didn't explode. Um,
Mm.
in a rental car with hardly any gas.
Wow,
Because
that's the
we're like, oh,
worst.
we're almost there. We're almost there. Let me
Oh
tell you, and
man,
I'm allergic to my sweat. So when I start to sweat, I break out in hives. So like
really?
I had hives all over. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh
I've
wow.
seen some crazy things on the road because I've being a Georgia girl, and then I lived in Louisiana for 3 years. I was stationed there, and I
Hmm.
had to drive back and forth to Georgia all the time, especially like if I had some kind of mission or training to do, and I couldn't be with my kids like every day. I had to drive them back to Georgia so
Mm.
that my mom could take care of them. So like I did a lot of driving, and I I love to do it at night because
Okay, nice.
the only thing that's on the road is the truckers, and
Facts.
it's and you don't have to really worry about nothing. So I would like sleep, like the kids would be at daycare. I sleep the whole day. That night I'm on the road. It's smooth sailing. I'm like
Nice.
I I understand how someone can enjoy the trucking life because like you just in your head a lot of times.
Yeah.
And like you can dream up anything. So then when you get time to sit down, put pen to paper, like you got your whole world that you
Nah,
just got.
facts.
So like
Absolutely.
I understand what you guys do. I have another question for you.
Hmm.
Do people still do the toot toot? Do
Oh
people still do
yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yes.
I mean, you get some truckers, you know, I never seen them not do it for a kid or a female. I never not seen that. I never, I mean, but yeah, they definitely, without a doubt, they definitely do that. Um, I was at a I went to I was dropping off a load, and the kids, they was doing the little car wash thing right there
Yeah.
where I was dropping my load off at. So I was walking back, and these kids, they was holding out the sign. We car washing. Pull over here. And one of the kids, they saw the truck come back. They like, yeah, he like, And then he finally got to him, but he finally did. He did it. And we like, yeah, it was lit. And then another car came by and he was whipping at him and the car didn't turn in. And the little kid was like, I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, these kids don't care, man. Like,
Oh wow.
I'm like, what do you think nobody else saw that? Like, oh my goodness, that was crazy. These kids, man, it's something else. But yeah, they definitely still pull that horn,
They
man.
still do the horn. Yes, y'all hear
Absolutely.
that? If you are listening to this in the car and you see a truck, just go ahead, pull the toot toot and see what the
Toot
truck.
toot.
They'll. I love that. Oh my goodness, we did it once with our son. We probably should do it more often. Most of the time, these kids are in their tablets and their devices and stuff like that, so they're not paying attention. But I think it
Mm-hmm.
helps bring awareness to the fact that there are trucks on the road and that our safety, like just to keep it in mind, just every time we toot toot.
Absolutely. Uh-oh. Speaking of traffic, something
Oh,
happened up here. Yeah, we slowing down.
uh-oh.
It's all good. It's part of it.
Yes, it
It's
is.
just
Yes, it is. It's
it's
probably
it's just
construction.
yeah, nah, we coming to a halt. So
Oh,
it's just a little worse. Yeah. I just bad that I gotta
wow.
pee. That
Oh
make it worse. Because
no!
I'm
Look,
like, oh, how
everything
many
always
miles?
happens when it's the wrong time.
It's the wrong time. I'm like, how many miles to the washroom? Okay, 5 miles.
Like, woo. Trust me, I've done
Oh
it
man.
before where, oh my goodness, my parents like, you must not want to get gas, huh? And then I ended up on a long stretch of road that had like no gas station for a
Oh
long
no. That'd be the worst. That'd be the worst. I think you muted yourself. I think you muted yourself.
time. Did I mute? I'm still
There you go.
here.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
okay.
Yeah, that's funny though.
Oh,
That
but
is
yes,
too funny.
I am the person that waits to the last minute to go pee, to go get gas. 'Cause
As
I
far
just
as a
want to
peer
get to
thing, I
the
drink
destination.
so much. I drink so much water that like I gotta go all the time. Like I'm always drinking
Yep,
water. Always drinking water. So like that's the worst, man. But
I
me
feel
being a
you.
man,
Look,
yeah,
same thing. My logo
nice.
cup. I think I love my kids.
Oh yeah, that is dope. That is dope. I like that. I gotta give me one with H&M.
Yes.
Nice. I like that. No, that's cool, man. It's definitely been cool, without a doubt.
Yep, yep, yep. I
Mhm.
appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Casey. Is there anything else that you wanted to share with everyone?
Oh man, just have some patience with your guys that's on the road, man. With the guys or the women that's on the road, just have some patience with them, because we be needing extra energy. You know, we need extra energy sometimes. You know, um, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I think we go into the details. I'm gonna leave it at that. We just need, that different energy sometimes, without a doubt, without a doubt. But I definitely appreciate you. This been interesting.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hmm.
Tell everyone where we can find you at, Mr. Casey the
Okay,
Coach.
I'm on Instagram with Casey the Coach. Yep, I'm on YouTube as Casey the Coach, and I'm on Facebook as Casey Hearn. I got to
Oh.
change that. I'm on
Just,
TikTok, Casey the Coach.
you on TikTok too?
I am on TikTok.
Yes,
I am
yes.
on TikTok. Let's go. I
Nice,
gotta be on
nice.
TikTok.
You're not over there dancing, are you? Dancing.
Huh? A little bit. You saw that? You saw that? I tried to hide it. I'm like, Okay, I'm gonna just. It's all good. I'm gonna try to make this next exit.
Oh my goodness. You gonna make
Hey,
it. You gonna
everybody
make
know about the
it.
PB dance. Everybody know about the PB dance.
I'm seriously
Oh,
trying to
that's
turn off the
good.
recording here for you, but this is making it to the podcast. I'm not lying to you. I'm keeping the pee pee dance because you know what? You be having the kids in the back seat, like, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Man, I just stopped 5 minutes ago.
Right,
You
right.
don't gotta pee. Stop drinking all them
Okay.
sodas.
Me, oh, wait a second. It's me having babies. We put it on the side of the road. Yep, y'all better go whip it out.
I got a spray bottle hand sanitizer too, so I understand. Look, I understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The struggle.
I have a little boy. I have a little boy.
The struggle is real.
I remember the first time we tried to get him to pee in the cup. He was like, I gotta pee in that.
No. He's I have made a mess everywhere. Come
No,
on, man.
he's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty good. He kind of potty trained himself at 3 years old. Like,
Nice.
he's actually
Really?
pretty good. Yes.
Oh, that's dope.
And he's the one that got to clean the toilet in his bathroom. So, like, that'll help
That
too.
makes sense. Absolutely. You got to clean all that up. How you doing? Why you
Yeah.
like, you know
Because
what?
he shares it with two sisters. Like, he has to.
Mm,
He has to.
nice. Nice. Nah, that makes sense. That's teaching them manners. That's
Mm,
good. Oh, you got me thinking now. I gotta acclimate my oldest sons to get oh man, because
that
he got a little
happens.
sister
Happen.
coming.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, nah, that's good. That's good. I mean,
Remind
he
them to
pretty
put the seat down so she don't
put the
fall in.
seat down. Mm, that is good.
But you know what? All it takes is for them to fall in on their own one night. They won't forget to put the seat down.
That is so true. That is so true.
Oh, being a boy mom is amazing. It's different. It's
Yeah.
different from a girl mom because I was a girl mom first. I had two girls first, and then I had a boy. So
Mm.
yeah.
How you like it?
Uh, it's 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 different. It's different. I enjoy it. I love it. I know it gets better. I know it gets better. So
Mm.
I'm enjoying it for what it is now because you know what?
How old are they?
I'm not getting farted on yet. So he's 7. He's 7.
Mm.
My younger daughter, she's 12, and my older daughter is 15.
Nice. Nice. I
So
like that. Them good ages.
yes,
Them real good
I
ages.
realized that they were some good ages. Nobody's going to be in high school at the same time. And I have some financial reprieve from all
Nice. Now
of the
that's
things
smart. So did you plan that? Because that's how
because,
that's
you got prom, the jacket, the letter, the uniforms, and
mm-hmm.
all these extracurriculars and all this stuff. But
Facts.
I, I I set up my life when I had kids. I set up my life to where it's like, okay, like I know I'm going. Got these kids. Got to make sure that I can afford them in the future. So in the military, I got post 9/11 GI Bill. I'm 100% disabled veteran, so my kids get to go
Nice.
to college for free. That being said, I let them know, like, hey, like I know from having a GI Bill, like this is not enough for college. I'm gonna let you know now. You need
Mm-hmm.
to be out there making sure your grades are good so you get
Mm.
scholarships.
Nice.
Because the schools will give you scholarships based on your grades. They'll cover tuition. Some of them will cover books. Some of them, depend on how high your grades are, will even give you room and board.
Hmm.
So you have that. Then the scholarship thing, you got companies out here needing that tax write off. Your local businesses needing that tax write off.
Facts.
Apply. They will give you the money.
Mm,
All you gotta do is
nice.
apply.
Nah, I like that. That is
So
good.
it's like you gotta like you if you want to just focus on school, you gotta make sure your finances are secure because we're seeing that's a theme. A lot of kids dropping out of school because they're worried about finances. They can't focus on school. So
Mm.
these are the things that are out here for you so that you don't have to get a job, so that you can focus
Nah,
on
you're right.
finishing school. And then you
Mm.
got technical schools out here giving you 100% tuition because they need people in technical jobs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is
Look at
good. I
your
like that.
community colleges. A lot of them have programs.
Mm. See, I like that. And what I really like behind that is that they actually are teaching kids financial literacy now in a lot of schools.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, that's man, that's key. That is key because whatever you do, you got to deal with economics. You got to deal with money.
yeah, sure do.
So yeah, man. So that's the key for real. To me, especially when you into business. I don't know what's going on up here, but
Uh-oh.
yeah, I'm about to implode.
Oh no. Well, you
Yeah,
know what?
but
Let me stop the recording. Thank you so much, Casey, for
on that
being
note,
on the podcast. Oh no, I want to turn the
you see,
recording off.
look, you see, I'm